a social relationship can go in many different directions and periods. Like, if you're like madly in love with somebody, let's say if you're like madly in love with somebody and you just want to get to know them better, just don't do it, bro. Just don't do this to yourself. Because if you're like madly in love with somebody that you don't even know, and you really want to get to know them, and you like don't even know this person, like they're like creeping you out, then yeah, social relationships can be like that. This actually did happen to me. Where there was like this guy. I know this looks like bad, but I'm sorry. Social relationships can be really bad, and I'm not saying like it's a bad thing. I'm just saying like social relationships can be bad because social relationships can take down anybody who responds or anything that any relationship that you take the chances of, or just might be an illusion. It might be just an illusion. Because I know it doesn't look good at the eyes. And I'm sorry about that. Please don't hate me. Social relationships can be bad, especially on YouTube. If you like fall in love with somebody on YouTube, it's like really bad because you don't know who they really are and what the heck that they're doing. Like, what the heck are they doing? Social relationships can be really bad. And I'm not saying that it's like a bad thing. It actually is a bad thing. I'm actually saying like it is a bad thing because it is the truth. It can be bad. A lot of the times, social relationships can be bad. This is just a really good warning. If you like fall in love with somebody on the internet, they might be like happy, but don't let them fool you because, well, they're not fooling you. Just don't fall in love with them because what if they meet you someday and like you guys get into a really good relationship and whatnot, and then next day we're gonna break up. Like, bro, how is that even gonna happen? How are you guys even gonna deal with something like that? It's gonna be really hard, and I don't want you guys to go through that stuff because I care about you guys. I am deeply sorry about my art. Social relationships can be either good things or bad things. It is usually a good thing. Like, we all have our limits, though. We all have our limits. We all have our limits, though. Don't we have our limits, guys? Like, if you really wanted to fall in love with somebody, why don't you just go talk to them? And you're like, they might reject me. Just stop. Just stop. If you fall in love with somebody on the internet, and you fall in love with them right away, and they really like your YouTube channel, and they really like social relationship, and all that, I've been there. Guys, you cannot expect somebody like me not to be in that scenario. Like, you guys might think I'm not. This is actually the truth. And I'm only telling you this because it is important, and I really want you guys to, like, know this. You cannot just love somebody when you get to know them and you know that they're a good person, then yeah, of course. But just meet them before you get cuckoos about it. You just have to meet them before you do anything about it, like, serious. Like, if anything serious happens, everybody always says love is the best medicine. It is the best medicine. Sometimes it can be the best medicine, but sometimes it cannot be the best medicine. You don't know what stuff that lurks around you. You don't know what kind of stuff happens around you. If you guys are really into a social relationship, this trick might work. Just ignore everybody's comments. Or if you really want to get somebody to know about you, then yeah, that's really, really great. You guys should definitely do that. But if it's like somebody who's like demanding it, maybe not. But you guys can do whatever you want in your life. I'm not gonna control your life, actually. You go ahead. You guys have your own lives. I'm just saying that social relationships can ruin friendship, and also being kind of weird. Having a crush on somebody that you don't even know, haven't even met, haven't even known. Everything that we want to do and everything we want to be. Sorry. It's just social relationships can be hard on people. And I don't want you guys to be all into that stuff already. It's just not right. if you guys get a care package with your name on it, then of course you guys can open it. Like, duh. You guys can open it, of course. If you have like a mail package. I want you guys to be the most carefulest you can around people. Like, what if you get a care package one day? Yeah, sure. Wonderful. I'm just saying a social relationship can ruin, like, a relationship. Just, if it makes you happy, then good. If it doesn't make you happy, then that's bad. Just relationships can definitely ruin a friendship, and a lot of people do this a lot, which they ask people to go on dates when they're too young, ask them to do so many things that they're too young to even do, which can get pretty old very fast. If somebody's like butterflies with you and whatnot, and blah, blah, blah. They're, like, having hearts in their eyes. You need to be careful, because they need therapy. If they're, like, jumping in the air and singing, da-di-da-di-da-da-dee-dee, da-da-da-da. Okay, I don't know what the heck they're doing, but they need to stop. They need to stop whatever they're doing, because it is not appropriate to be doing this around ladies. Like, honestly, what are people even doing these days? Are they just, like, flirting off in their little land? On YouTube, sure, of course, but just don't. So, we'll get into the story eventually, but if they're like butterflies with you every day of your life, then... Oh, sorry, that was just my dad texting me. I'm gonna text him back in a little while. My dad can text me whenever he wants to, and he calls me cute names. Like, all you guys' dads probably call you cute names, because they love you and care about you, and he's a really, really, really good dad. But if they're, like, having butterflies in their eyes, and when you, like, say yes to a date, like, usually you don't have to be calm when that scenario happens, but just try, because people are not going to buy it. It's going to be like, ugh. They're just going to regret it immediately, almost immediately. They're just going to regret, and then it'll be sad. You guys want that? I don't want it. You guys don't want it. You guys don't want that. So just try to hide from them if they ever do this to you. If they ever do this to you. It's just when somebody really likes you, you have to hide from them almost immediately because they're just gonna keep trying and trying and trying and trying, and it's gonna get pretty old very fast. And then you're gonna be scared of them. The next time they ask, you're probably gonna say no, 'cause it's not necessary. I am sorry, this art though. I'm just kind of tired. You guys have to make a plan yourselves. Sorry. I am sorry. But anyway, you have to hide from them. If they're trying to do this to you and torture you in all of it anyway, just you have to hide from them. My goodness. 6, you have to hide. You have to hide somewhere, find shelter anywhere. You have to find them. You have to find shelter if you want to be saved. If they're just torturing you, there's no better to be torturing yourself. Because, yeah, they're really happy singing a la-di-da-di-da song, whatevers, and then you're trying to hide in a corner. Like, what the freak is that? Are they happy that they have upset you and now they're really angry? What the heck is that? Oh my god. Dad keeps sending me all these photos. I think I should just stop recording. But I have to finish this video, so I'm gonna keep recording. Ding, dang, ding, dang, dang. Ding, dang, ding. Ding, dang, ding, dang, dang. Ding, dang, ding, dang, ding, dang, dang, ding, dang, dang. Dang, dang, ding, dang, 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 ding, dang, dang. And if they're like bullying other people and they're like really angry at lots of people, then don't agree, because you don't want to go through that junk. You don't want to go through that. Even if they're happy, it's not worth it for you. If you want to make somebody happy, then good. I am happy that you're making somebody happy in your world, but please, just for the record, please. Just please try to back off. Or, you don't need to back off. Just tell them, back off, twerp. That's what you need to tell them. You can make a lot of friends. On YouTube, you can make a lot of friends. Making a lot of friends is good. Sorry, I have to respond to my sister and dad. They're just trying to call me. Well, not call me right now. I am happy if you guys are happy. That's all I need to say. I just have to respond to some text messages real quick. Sorry. That's my dad, and he was trying to get a ball for me, so... Yeah, he's so funny. He's such a funny daddy. You can meet a lot of nice people on YouTube. Just at least if it's fans, it is fine. If it's fans. If it's just fans, that is fine. But if it's not fans and it's just lovers, then no, that is not okay. No. What if you already have a crush on somebody and you refuse to go with the person that's not your crush? Yeah. Wow. Real surprise. Surprise, surprise. Me. You have to accept your own life, guys. Your own life doesn't evolve around other people's lives. Your life evolves around people you care about, people you love about, people that you really, really don't even give a freak to, people that you appreciate, people that do unspeakable things, people who, not unspeakable things, I just mean like good things. People who do really good things to you and your family. I just want everybody to respect you in your own time. And that is good if they respect you a lot. That is really good. That's what I want for you guys. Is you guys to be respected, loved, cared for, have a nice family, have all these great things. Because you guys helped me reach this goal, and I want everybody to have a good life. Not because of my goal, part of it though, but part of it, I just want to have a a good life. And I love having this much subscribers. And thank you so much for this. This really helps me. Thank you so much. This really helps me reaches my goal to become a YouTube sensational person. So thank you so much for helping me reach this goal. So thank you so much for everything. You can make a lot of new friends that you really like on YouTube. And it might help you reach more goals. It might help you reach more goals in a relationship or whatnot. But anyway, a lot of people help me in my homecoming times. A lot of people just support me, and I want to say big thank yous to all those people that help me reach goals, that help me do all this stuff with me, people who do a lot of stuff that they do to me. Thank you. Thank you for the happiest years of my life. And you can make a lot of friends on YouTube. Like I keep saying, you can make so much friends. Just online friends. But you can also have real friends. Well, online friends are real friends, but sorry. I'm just taking back on my word, and I'm just really mad at myself for saying something like that. Because even online friends, you guys are my friends. And also, I'm just saying the ones I can see and play with and stuff. And whatnot, and all that, and whatnot. But anyways, let's move on with the story. So one day I was in this place, school, like bruh, which other place would be not with like school. And I was really kind of nervous to be in. I wasn't nervous. It's just I didn't know. I was going up to lunch, and usually a lot of weird stuff happens at lunch. Like everybody gets into fights and all that. Not physical fights. Not like that. No. Not physical fights. No, not even physical. Nah. They just get into little arguments from time to time. And it does drive me bonkers. You guys know that it drives me crazy. But how about this weirdest day of my life? The most embarrassing, most horrible day ever. Now let me just tell you what that unspeakable day was. So it was just a normal day in January this year, but not this month. A couple months ago, I was going up to lunch. It was just a normal day. It didn't have to have this happen in it. So I was walking up to lunch, and as usual, weird stuff didn't usually happen. It just randomly some stuff happened, like really random stuff happened at lunch. So I was walking up to lunch, and then I spotted one of my friends. And I was definitely too young to do this. And I'm still too young to do this. It's like, it was so embarrassing. Like, nah. This was like the most embarrassing moment of my life. So I was really nervous because this day or whatnot. I'm sorry my drawings are bad. I am sorry. It's just, my drawings are not good because I don't really feel like drawing right now, and I'm really, really, really sick of this. I'm really sick of drawing bad. I wish I could draw good again. But I'm not really trying my best, honestly. Honestly, no. But anyways, let's just forget about that. So I was walking up to lunch one day when it was just a normal day. It didn't have to have this happen, like I already said. It didn't have to have this happen in it. So I was just walking up, and it was a beautiful day. It was a normal rainy day. And then the weirdest thing happened in front of everybody, and I got really angry at after. So there was a guy that was new to our class. Really new. A newbie. You're never going to believe what he did to me. An unspeakable thing that I can't even, it is inappropriate. It's not inappropriate. I take my word back. It is not inappropriate. It is not inappropriate. No, it is not. No, it does not. So I was just walking up to lunch, minding my own beeswax, when suddenly I am talking to my friends, just peacefully talking to my I am peacefully just talking to my friends. I am just peacefully talking to my friends. And it was really, really fun what we were talking about. We were talking about a bunch of stuff, like fun stuff. And then this new boy, he walks up to me and he's like, I don't even know why the heck he did this, but it was definitely really wrong. You're never gonna guess what he did. He did an unspeakable thing to me. You're never gonna guess. Yep. You're never gonna guess. Probably you guys will eventually when I tell you. I'm sorry, I've been quiet for a little. The answer is he did something so inappropriate and so bad that I can't even do this. I can't even do this if I really even wanted to do this to anybody. It was awful, really horrible. I was just trying to have a normal day with my friends. Everything was going great. We're having a good day. Everything good was happening. My friends talked to me a little. And I'm just trying to talk to my friends in peace. Basically, just talking to them in just faculty peace. I am sorry if this is the worst drawing you've ever seen in your whole entire life, and I am beyond sorry. This is awful looking, and I am really sorry. So I was just talking to some of my friends, trying to, and then this guy from my class comes up to me and says, he's like right up close to me, and it is making me feel uncomfortable a lot because I don't know what the heck this guy was doing, and yeah, it made me feel really uncomfortable because I didn't know what the heck was happening. And since he never told me what was going on, I didn't even know what was going on. But he was right up against my face. I didn't feel comfortable with it at all, and I didn't even plan for this. So why was he in my face so, inappropriately close? Why? Usually this doesn't happen, right? Or maybe it does sometimes. It's like right in my face. It is really uncomfortable. He is right in my face, and he is right up in my face. Like, I don't even know what the heck's going on right now. It is just beyond anything I could ever imagine that would happen. This is beyond crazy, I said. Because he comes up to me and it's like right in my face. Like, I couldn't even tell him a second what the heck was going on here. And I didn't even have a second to tell him and ask him what was going on here. I had no words. Because this guy, he was just right in my face. And I'm sorry this drawing wasn't really good. He was right in my face, and I was getting scared because, like, when somebody's right in your face, you don't really know what to do, and you're, like, panicking. So he was, like, right up in my face, didn't back off, didn't leave me alone. And he's, like, right in my face, and it's like right up in my face. Like, he wouldn't even back off. He wouldn't even give a freak. He didn't back off at all. He was just standing there like a person that is really embarrassed. Just I didn't even know what was going on. I didn't plan for this. Nobody even told me what the heck was going on here, and I didn't have a second to react. This guy's just right in my face. He didn't even give a second to back off. He just stayed in my face for like under a minute. I don't know what the heck's going on. I'm scared. I do not know why this guy's in my face. And why was he in my face? Like, I didn't even give a freak. Why was he in my face? It was too much, and I couldn't stand it much longer. I'm sorry that his head is shaped weird. He was just right in my face staring at me, and I was like, get out, get off, me. I was panicking, because I didn't know what the heck was going on. I actually heard them talking about a dare, but that dare didn't make sense. Like, why? Why would the dare have anything to do? It did have a lot of stuff to do with this. It was like right in my face. And I was like panicking. I didn't have a second to react. And he asks me, you know what he did? You know what he asked? He asked me to go out on a date with him. And I was like, you what? Honest to goodness, what is even going on? I don't even know this person, basically. I don't even know what the heck's going on. And plus, this guy was so close to me. And it was getting me uncomfortable. And it was bad. It was bad. It was bad. Because he was just right up in my face, not leaving me alone. And then you know what he asked me? I was just getting too much uncomfortable to react. This guy's like right up in my face, and it's making me very, 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 very uncomfortable. I don't have a second to react. And yeah. But and then he went on talking. Then he spoke. He's like, hey. He's like, hey, I just left my girlfriend. No, it wasn't like that. He was like, will you be my Valentine? And do you want to go out with me? And like, I was like, what the freaking heck is going on here? I didn't even have a second to react. Like, what the heck was going on? And he just got talking about this thing that he wanted us to do together, and I refused both questions because I did not want to be put in this relationship. It's just too hard for me. And anybody who's watching this who wants to have a relationship, be careful, because they might not be what you see they are. Just do not do that stuff, because you might not want to deal with this person. They just came up in your face all of a sudden, and they're blabbering about all the stuff they want to do with you, like when you blah blah blah, do blah blah blah, and then get blah blah blah. And I was like, what the heck? I didn't even know what was going on in that point. I didn't even have a second to react. Like, what the heck was going on here? That looks awful. That's the worst drawing in my life that I did. I'm like, what? You know I would never want to do that, so why even bring it up? I am just panicking right now. This guy's up in my face and now asking me to be his girlfriend because I'm gonna be his girlfriend, whatever, and blah blah blah. We're gonna do blah 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 in our life, blah blah blah. And I didn't even agree to this. And I didn't even know this person. And why was he coming up in my face? And I barely even got to know him. He said, my mom said, I told my mom everything about it, and but I kept talking about it that day. Just luckily it was Friday, and I didn't have to deal with it again after that. Well, this has been a long recording, but it's gonna last a little longer. He flew. He didn't fly on an airplane like a lot of people do when they are coming to see their love. For some reason, this happened, and I didn't even agree to this stuff, and I was just panicking. I'm sorry, the head is so bad. What the heck? I know I'm bad at this. Like, this is really bad. I am just tired. It's been a long day for me, and yeah, it has been a long day. It has been quite a lot. I played with my best friend, one of my best friends, and it was a workout, but we had a lot of fun, and that's what matters. Like, we could finally be together. What the freaking heck? What the heck was he planning to do to me? Would he, like, murder me if I didn't say yes or anything? This guy was just up in my face, and I didn't even have a second to react. He didn't fly on an airplane. And I was just beyond the aesthetic. But I am too tired to do anymore. just remember, relationships can take a long time. I am sorry, I'm just getting more and more tired. It's already 9:49. I am so tired. So, thank you guys for watching. Bye.